Hello everyone, it's Chris. So I'm Chris from the Kurigin channel, and we just got finished filming a video, and in the video I speak Japanese. So this video I figure I talk about something that I talked in that video, but I'll do it in English. So if you want to hear that story in Japanese, it's on the Kurigin channel, and I'm talking about my first time coming to Japan. So I first came to Japan in 1997, so many years ago, almost 30 years ago now, I guess, 25 years ago, 25 years ago exactly. And so I came to Japan through a job through Nova, and I think everyone knows that, Nova, the school that was all over Japan and then kind of disappeared for a while and came back, I think. And at that time, it was easy to get a job through Nova, and so that's what I did. And they arranged for my plane ticket, and I had to buy the plane ticket by myself, but they told me where to go and so forth. So I get on the plane, and on the plane, there were very few people. So I was lucky. From Detroit all the way to Osaka, there was, the seats, there were 4 seats together, and there was nobody next to me. So I could actually lay down on the chairs and sleep. So I was able to sleep. On my first time coming to Japan, I could sleep on the plane because I could lay down the whole time that I was flying here. And so I arrive in Japan, right? And, it's my first time in Japan. I don't know what's going on. I can't speak Japanese. And I go through customs, and it's no real problem. I got all my paperwork, I got my passport, I got my visa, everything's all set. So it's no big deal, it's no problem. I get up to the final check where they check your bags, and they go and I put my bags on the table, and they ask me what I'm doing and why I'm here, and I tell them I'm coming for work, and I show them my papers, and they check everything in my bags. They go through my whole bags, and they're like, okay, you're free to go. And so this was Osaka Airport. So I go through the door and out the door. And apparently, one of the staff from Nova was waiting for me to come. But I don't know what happened, but I missed them. I didn't know that they were coming. I got a hair in my mouth. So I didn't know they were coming. So I went right by them because I had never seen them before. And fortunately, a friend of mine lived in Japan. That was my connection to Japan. So my friend lives in Japan. And he was supposed to come and get me, but because of work, he couldn't come. So he sent a friend, one of his friends, who I never met before. But this person came, and they come up to me and they say, "Hello, Chris. Are you Chris?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they explain the story. My other friend couldn't come, and they're here to take me to the meeting place where we're going to, meet up and get together. And I'm like, oh, okay, great, no problem. And so they come, and I'm carrying my bags. I got these 2 big bags, and I'm carrying them through the airport. And I get to her car. I put the bags in the car, and I get in the back of the car, and I'm, she's driving me. And this is from the Osaka airport. So you go through, and there's a bridge, and there's sea on both sides, and you drive. And I was really surprised because the highways are all off the ground. They're raised highways, and that was a big surprise to me. And the whole ride I'm just being quiet because I don't know what to say. So we pull in, and the first place she takes me is to an izakaya. Now, an izakaya is a Japanese-style pub. First thing I do, so I'm in Japan. My first time in Japan. I have never, been here before. I've never had anything to eat in Japan. I've never had anything to drink in Japan. The first thing I do in Japan is have a draft beer. And you can imagine, it was 16, 17 hours from Boston to Osaka. So I got some jet lag. I'm tired. sleepy, but I have a couple beers and I'm ready to go. So I was a party animal from my first time in Japan. So that is my story. My first time in Japan. This is my story, my experience. And it wasn't sushi. It wasn't whatever you might think would be the typical Japanese experience. For me, it was beer at an izakaya. Do you have stories about your first time, maybe going to a different country, or even just a new place in Japan or your own country, that you have either good memories or maybe an interesting story that you could tell people? By the way, I made a smoothie, which is just banana, blueberries, and broccoli. And if the if the blueberries and the broccoli are frozen, you don't have to add ice, and you still get this really cool, refreshing, delicious smoothie. So I highly recommend it. The most important thing, aside from the frozen blueberries and the frozen broccoli, is you want to make sure you have a banana, because the banana adds some kind of texture or something to it that really makes this a nice, healthy, enjoyable drink. It really changes the flavor and experience a lot. So if you do make a smoothie, I advise putting a banana in it. So anyway, that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have some stories that you can tell me. And if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. And remember, always keep studying and keep trying your best. I'll see you next time. See you later. Good night. Bye.
待ってよ。俺のイヤホンどこや。
Okay.